Hello everybody. So we're going to do some breast cancer awareness month nails. Starting off, we've got this base coat from Madam Glam in Ecuador. I'm going to go in with my little detailer brush. We've got these two pinks, Spirit Guide and Pink Madness. And we're just going to build some little dots on our nails in these two different colors because I felt like doing polka dots. I'm just working with my little shorties here. Definitely beginner friendly nails. And if you have kind of been wondering where I have been the last few days, so I know I told you last week that I have my state board exams this week. And actually, I was supposed to do them last week, but when I got signed on to take my test, I had some computer issues. So you only have so long to begin your test, and then you run out of the option to take it. So that's what happened on Thursday. However, luckily, because it was not an issue on my end, they went ahead and rescheduled me for this week. And so I take it tomorrow. And I didn't lose my money, so that's another good thing. But I have been studying my butt off, and I plan on hopefully acing this test. I was just kind of hoping that I would, pass really well, but honestly, with as much as I've studied, I feel like I should be acing it. So stay tuned. I will definitely give you an honest update on how that goes. And to tell you truthfully, when I sat down Thursday morning to take my test and I had so many computer issues, I was like, watching the clock because I knew I only had so many minutes to start the test, and I started to panic. I felt like I was gonna be sick. It was so incredibly stressful, and I know I'm probably stressing out over this a lot more than what I should be, but it was like the worst case scenario that I could have imagined for what would have happened the day of the test was pretty much happening. And I think I had so much adrenaline like flowing like at max speed. It was incredibly stressful, and I was so glad that I didn't have to take my test that day because I'm not sure how well I would have done, only because I had gotten so stressed out. I think being able to do your test online is really cool and stuff. It's just, I don't know, I think if you can avoid the stress of having computer issues and things like that, or if you think that you can, or if you're not going to get stressed out if you do, that's fine. But for me, coming up with that, it was almost $70 to take the test, and I'm coming up with that and then thinking I was going to lose that and whatnot. When you're in a financial kind of hardship anyway, it was just incredibly stressful. And I am really, really glad that they did allow me to retake it without being charged again. I know I'm incredibly lucky because they said that they normally do not do that. And even if I have computer problems tomorrow when I do it, they will not refund me. So something to keep in mind. I think if you can go down to the testing center, that's what I would do. And definitely if I have problems tomorrow, which I pray to God I don't, but if I do, the next test, I will absolutely be going down to the center. Yeah, I kind of don't like the policy with that. I don't know. I feel like when you think about how many people are probably having computer issues, that's a lot of money in their pockets, I think if they can see that you were trying to get logged in or trying to take your test and that it was computer issues, if they can, see that it definitely was computer issues, then they should, I don't know, they should do right by the test taker and forward that to whenever they can take their test, forward the money that they paid. So yeah, outside of studying for my test, let's see, I did my niece's nails last weekend, and I showed pictures of that, and they came out really, really pretty. We did some Halloween nails on her. She absolutely loved them. And then I've got a sick cat who, he kind of reverts back and forth between having diabetes, and he went back diabetic again last week, or at least we caught it last week. And so I have been monitoring his glucose and doing that several times a day. We're trying to get together his new insulin that he's going to take. And actually, I believe the prescription is ready. I just got to go pick it up today at some point. Yeah, and I've got a lot of studying to do today as well. But I wanted to come by and do some nails because I have not sat down and done any nails since Saturday, and this is really, really relaxing and enjoyable for me. And after kind of all the stress and everything, I felt like I really, really needed to come and relax and play around. Here in a minute, you'll begin to notice that this is going to be a ribbon if you have not noticed it already. And yes, my ribbon is a little bit different widths going across the nails. And of course, I absolutely love these metallics. I really like them with the pinks. I think they're very, very pretty. I feel like the hardest part to these particular nails, especially if you're dealing with shorties like myself, is going to be doing that base coat with the Ecuador. So Ecuador is a rubber base coat, which I really like that. So I'm just going to be able to soak all this off when I'm done. And then I'm actually going to do some nail care towards the end of the month. And I'll show you that process. It's going to be a little bit different from what I was doing previously in the video I made. And yeah, putting on the Ecuador, as with a lot of these like kind of white backgrounds, you just really have to be very neat around your cuticle area and your side walls. And when you're dealing with these short shorts, it can be a little bit challenging. But we did it. I just kind of went around the perimeter of my nail with the detailer brush, the same detailer brush. And real quickly, I'll just kind of tell you a little bit of what we're going to do for my damaged nail care here. So for an update, I have been watching a lot of The Salon Life. And Anna is absolutely great. She is so knowledgeable and she explains everything so well. If you get a chance, especially if you love doing natural nails and natural nail care, you should definitely watch her videos. Very, very informative. And so I've watched several of her videos when I've had time to kind of relax, or like before I fall asleep at night. And I've been kind of watching what she recommends to do, and we're going to talk further about that on some videos more towards the latter part of this month. So stay tuned for that. But for now, I'm going to continue, of course, to play with my gels, and I'm just going to do like the gel polishes instead of more of the hard gel on my particular nails while we kind of take care of them. My natural nails, like even in the best of their days, have always been super duper thin. That's just how my family's nails are. And yeah, so they need just a little bit extra TLC, and that's what we're going to give to them. On our last Cancer Awareness Month nails, you'll have to take a look at the tutorial if you haven't seen it already. We did some little breast. I actually absolutely love those nails. I had a lot of fun with them, and I got a lot of compliments. They were also on my short nails. And these ones, I love that we're going to have the metallic ribbon. And this has been super easy. I hope that you have enjoyed this little video. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and sub up. I would love to have you over with us. And follow me on my little nail journey here. We're about to get to working on the nail room. That's coming up very shortly, as soon as I get these tests out of the way and pass those. And we still have 8 more Halloween sets of nails to do. So stay tuned for those. And just give the video, if you would, a like. Don't forget to subscribe and comment if you have anything to say, anything to add. I would love to hear from you, even if it's just a quick hello and who you are, where you come from. We're going to go in and top coat these nails, and then we're going to be all done with this set, and then we'll work on my other nails over here. And I'll probably also do a set of the press-on nails, because I've got a really good idea. It's just I really want to do them on longer nails. So I have a feeling I'll work on that today as well.